drift ute. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or whatever time of the day it is when you are watching this. Welcome back to another video. And today, again, I always say it's an exciting day because I'm always excited. It's part of the perks of having ADD, I think. But I am excited today because we are literally right now on our way to pick up the new project car. I've got to be honest with you guys. I may have just gone a little too far with this one. I might be in over my head. I've never done this to a car. And I've never had a car with this engine, so it's going to be a learning experience for all involved, including myself. How are you, Tara?
Great.
Obviously Tara's here with me, we're heading out, so it's just a beautiful evening here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia.
I'm quite excited to see your project car.
And you are excited. We're on our way now, we're probably 20 minutes away or something, so I hope you guys are pumped to see what it is. Ew. Damon's E30 still looking absolutely insane. Parked up in his garage at the moment. This thing is an absolute weapon. M20 engine, big turbo, custom inlet manifold, crazy. Work VSKFs, custom metal flares, click tuning kit. Woof. Custom S13 rear end. I've done a build breakdown on my channel, so go check it out. So nice. You. Alright, so as you can see, we got here a little late last night. There wasn't enough light to film the car, so we decided to stay overnight and, you know, have a bit of a good time as you do. But it's another beautiful day, and we're at Damon's shed. Hey, Damon. Hey. There's a reason that we're at Damon's shed. Because we are picking up our beautiful car. You guys have seen this car before. Oh, I forgot that it has this on it.
Huh?
The wing.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Pull it back. Pull it back. Woo! Yes. That's right, we bought Damon's E36 Vert. So there's a bit of a story behind this. Damon reached out, he said, look, I've got the Vert here, do you want it cheap? And by cheap, I mean very, very cheap. Too cheap to turn down. It's got a roll cage, has bucket seats, hydro handbrake. It's got all the good stuff.
Lock kit, rear end's been done.
Yep. I mean, rear end has also been actually done. So there is a little bit of damage here, but nothing that we haven't...
It's not as bad as I thought it was.
Well, it's nothing that we haven't had to fix before.
Ready for this? Well, the battery's already on. Hopefully it's
gonna see if it starts. All right, so this hasn't been started in 6 months, just been sitting here.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes! Start straight up, mate. How good. I haven't just bought an E36 Vert to leave it as an E36 Vert, so we're gonna back this out and I'm gonna tell you guys what the plans are for this build. And I probably am in way over my head, so rolling that low rider life. No steering wheel. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of a rundown on the plans for this car. Obviously, it's not going to stay as it is right now. That would be absolutely rubbish and no fun. So first things first, we're going to cut this thing into a ute. So from here, back, everything gone. We're going to put a tub in it. It's going to be an E36 ute. Now, the reason that I chose the Vert for this was A, because Damon had one on hand, but also we don't have to change anything to do with the roll cage. because technically this never had a roof to begin with. So whereas if we cut the roof off a normal E36, we would have to put a full roll cage in it. So that's the first thing. That's why we chose the vert. So ute. Also, I've already sold the drivetrain out of this car, so we'll be pulling it out this week. That's gone. No more M52. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to put a 13B rotary engine in this car. So 13B rotary E36 ute with a soft top. And lastly, we'll be getting the Rocket Bunny kit that I had spare from my old version 2 of our E36 race car. We're going to be putting it on this, and we're going to be painting it or wrapping it a crazy fun color. Straight piped rotary E36 vert ute Rocket Bunny slammed. This thing is going to be freaking crazy. I'm definitely in over my head with this. I've never done anything like it, which is exactly why we're doing it. I hope you guys are pumped. I'm super pumped. Obviously there's a couple things we have to do before we even get started, like fixing up the rear end. Probably do the same as what we did with the E36. We just go ahead, go to the wreckers, grab a cut and weld it onto the rear, and that'll just make it nice and perfect again. The Rocket Bunny kit will cover up all of the wee dents on the car, so it should make it nice and new. The best thing about this is it already has a roll cage. It already has a bucket seat. It already has a hydro. It already has coilovers. It's got the 444 diff gears in the rear, which is a small case diff, but it's got medium case shafts, so it's nice and strong. Easily hold the power of the 13B. It's also going to be a good ratio for the 13Bs. It's got full lock kit in the front end. This car drives really nicely, so we don't have to muck around with anything like that, which is freaking amazing. So there you have it, the new build. I'm a little bit scared, but anyway, let's get this thing loaded up and head back to the factory. Alright, we are all loaded up. Huge thanks to Damon for hooking up the vert / letting me take his junk away from him and give him some money for it. Just before we go, Damon is about to open his shop here in Geelong Motorsport Fabrication. I know a bunch of you guys have hit me up and asked me about whether Damon will do work for you. He will, if you give him some money. When are we opening?
Late July, early August is the plan at this stage.
Late July, early August. Any kind of fabrication you want, roll cages, exhausts, turbo manifolds, whatever, he'll do it. So hit him up, and there's Instagram to follow as well. Cheers, bro. We're out of here. Alrighty, so we're now back at the factory. The E36 is in her resting spot for now. Had to do a wee skid just to make sure that the car actually works. Rocket Bunny. It's actually made for this car, so it will fit super nicely. I'm really excited. So that's the plan. Ute, rotary. It's going to be a pretty insane build. It won't be happening straight away, as we still have to get the T18 prepped to take it to Ritsuri, as well as the E36, and then the T18 will be going to its new home, wherever that may be, and then we're going to make a really good start on the E36 vert. We will be ripping this engine out in a couple of days because the engine and gearbox, like I said, have sold. There you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If anyone has a 13B for sale, by the way, please DM me, or even a full RX-8, a crashed RX-8 or something, because I still need to buy the actual engine for this car. So if anyone has one, reach out, hook me up. Thank you guys as always for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at It's Mike Lake. I will see you guys in the next video. Get pumped. Peace.